From the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From the Grenadian capital, this is Network News for Tuesday, September 24, 2024. In the headlines, people of Carriacou plead for mattresses and housing materials, while farmers talk about their struggles and limited assistance. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell calls for global accountability and local innovation at Concordia Summit. Grenada Chicken Farm Limited expresses frustration over delays in securing work permits for 2 key employees. Also in the news, regionally, Canadian Prime Minister speaks at United Nations Summit as pressure mounts to help stabilize Haiti. Internationally, crowds strike to face U.S. Congress over global IT outage. Plus, in the sports news, GCIC intersector football to kick off on Wednesday, while Crowshoe RC wins Republic Bank 5 for Fun cricket tournament. Good evening, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. This is the news.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue. Available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
As many residents of Carriacou and Petite Martinique continue to grapple with the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl, the challenges of daily survival are becoming more apparent. Several families are still living in shelters and tents, struggling to rebuild their lives. My colleague Rena Pett Thomas traveled to Carriacou to get an update on life following the destruction caused by Hurricane Beryl.
Many were rendered homeless on the sister isles of Carriacou and Petite Martinique after the passage of Hurricane Beryl, forcing residents to grapple with the reality of starting all over. Some families have now moved out of shelters into tents that were donated to them, still trying to figure out the next move to recovery. They shared their hardship, explaining that their makeshift homes sometimes leak during heavy rains. Some have resorted to using tarpaulin as a barrier to create a more stable shelter.
Kind to maybe with how the wind blow, because you have a arch on the top of the tent, like you could just blow in the water, and, you know what I mean? You just had to cope with it, because I mean water is the main thing. I mean they may stop. I think I hear they stop giving water by now. Well, they stop the food program and everything like that. So we just it's the only water we have right now. Yeah, but for the food, we have food. They didn't tell me nothing about assisting me with my house or nothing like that. Nobody never really come to me. Struggling, fighting up.
In some cases, families of 5 and 6 are forced to share a single tent, with several of these temporary shelters caring for young babies in their cramped conditions. They told our news team that there is an urgent need for mattresses and housing materials to begin the rebuilding process.
Well, right now I need about 2 mattresses right now, because them little boy and them sleeping on one for themselves, and I need one for myself. I put in for a tent also, and I didn't get the tent for myself, so I could have set up by my place. I didn't get that neither. So that's why I really did jamming up here, you know what I mean? Well, I go fish, you know, I could do any ends of construction, anything. In the line of work, I refuse.
Residents living in the shelters are claiming that they no longer receive food or water as a form of aid from the National Disaster Management Agency, and that to survive, they have been doing whatever is necessary to make ends meet.
Well, they say no more food stuff that's really coming. Sometimes maybe now and then, I don't really know much. And the water, I don't know. But she said they say no more food stuff and things. So whoever walk in, buy, you know, like chicken and thing, and we can cook, make little bakes and things. We have some more like flour and thing, we have some inside there still. So we're trying to cope with whatever we have, try and make it. I never feel comfortable. I'm just trying to cope now and trying to go down and clean around it now because the government said they'll build a house, so waiting very tough. I need to go, get a place to go. Tough.
In response to the residents' claims, coordinator of the National Disaster Management Agency, Terrence Walters, told the news desk, and I quote, "NADMA has not made any such decisions. The agency continues to provide the necessary aids to all residents within the shelters." Unquote. Many residents are also calling on the authorities for assistance so that they can attempt to make the situation as comfortable as possible, as the lack of proper shelter is making their recovery efforts even more difficult. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Well, Rena Thomas also spoke with some farmers on the Sister Isles. They say they are faced with many challenges and limited assistance from those in authority as they attempt to bounce back from the devastating impact of Hurricane Beryl.
Almost 3 months after Hurricane Beryl, farmers on Carriacou and Petit-Martinique are still waiting for the financial assistance package that was promised to them in late August. Many farmers who lost between 50 to 90% of their livelihoods say they are yet to receive any form of financial aid from the government.
I understand farmers in Grenada get financial support, and we don't get anything in Carriacou as yet. By now, I think we should get something. We ain't get anything. You know, I don't know if others get, but I know I personal and who I know close to me don't get. You know?
Well, no, and I've never received anything from no time. I just all alone. We have a one works with agriculture, Mr. Lawrence. He had visited me just after the burial thing, and we had a little discussion. And I don't know what would come out of it. I just waiting.
The farmers expressed the difficulties they face in their rebuilding efforts, including a lack of resources. One farmer explained that road access issues and limited labor have prevented him from recovering missing livestock. Another highlighted the problem of insufficient fencing, which has allowed stray animals to consume newly planted crops and have left livestock vulnerable to attacks by dogs.
There's some feed come, a container feed come. I never know about it. I mean, one man, I understand one person get 30 bag, who get 15 bag, and get one. I need back my building, one, because when the son had to have problem, you know, so I'm not going to my vehicle to sit down, you know. And I need I need fencing and water tank. I have over 40-something other sheep, plus pig, cow, I have a few cow, goat, and it's hard for me right now, you know.
They're all knocking around, people thieving, dog eating, because I have no place to keep them. And well, tell you the truth, it's difficult for me to restructure, me pen them right now. The road block. Even my sheep and them leave and they go up on the other in a place they call Camun and they ain't coming, and I can't get to them because I can't park, no entrance to get to them. Like, I don't know if somebody don't, if we don't care or if we don't get to it yet. I don't want to be pointing fingers.
On August 21st, Minister for Agriculture Lennox Andrew announced an increase in post-burial financial support for farmers from 11.6 million EC dollars to 14 million million EC dollars. He also promised that a specific aid package for Carriacou's redevelopment would be announced at a later date. Deanna Isaac, Public Relations Officer attached to the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique Affairs, stated that the financial assistance rollout for farmers has just kicked off, and the ministry will also provide labor support.
Farmers and fisher folks of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique, we placed out a call on Friday that they need to come into the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique Affairs, the Agriculture Division, to provide the bank account number, the NIS number, so that we can start the direct income support. They have not received yet, but the Ministry of Agriculture together with our ministry is working on that aspect. In terms of farm labor support, the Division of Agriculture will be working in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture to ensure that our farmers get all the assistance that they need.
As the Sister Isles continue their recovery, agriculture and fishing remains the primary sources of livelihood for much of the population. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Meanwhile, Deanna Isaac, Public Relations Officer for the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique, highlighted additional ways in which the ministry has supported farmers on the Sister Isles. She told GBN that water tanks have been procured with assistance from regional partners to support the recovery efforts.
The Division of Agriculture to source some black tanks for the farmers of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique, and I'm happy to report that we have 102 of those black tanks presently on island, but we are expecting over 500. So by the end of this week, we should have all the black tanks on island for distribution to our farmers. So we are not only stopping there for our farmers. We have just placed an order for over 300 rolls of BRC wire, because fencing we know is important, because if you do not fence, we have an issue with Lego animals, as we say in Carriacou. Then it makes no sense. It defeats the purpose of you getting the black tag. So farmers, be on the lookout. We have your backs. The wires will be here in short order.
Isaac acknowledged that while communication channels have not completely returned to normal, the ministry is utilizing all available methods to keep farmers informed.
Utilizing the radio system, we are utilizing the ministry's social media pages, we are utilizing the call to call via cell phone as well, and we're hoping that if you know the information, that you'll also help to pass it on to somebody you know. Because communication, I know, has been a concern over the past few months, because not everything is up and running in Carriacou and Petit-Martinique, but we're trying to use all the mechanisms that we have available to get the messaging across, and we're hoping that each one tells one when they get the information.
Other news, Grenada Chick-In Farm Limited, located at Felix Park, Crowshoe, St. Andrews, facing operational delays due to work permit hurdles. Nisha Paul spoke with the President and Chief Executive Officer of the company, who said he has been waiting for months for the approved permits.
Construction began in April 2021, and over 3 years later, Grenada Chick-In Farm Limited officially opened its doors on Monday, aiming to offer a new level of quality service to Grenadians. However, the launch has not been without its challenges. Kieran Crossdale, President and CEO of Grenada Chick-In Farm Limited, expressed frustration over significant delays in securing work permits for 2 key employees who are essential to the farm's operations. Crossdale revealed that he has been waiting for months for the Ministry of Labor's Work Permit Department to approve the permits. This is contrary to the provision of Grenada's statutory rules and orders, SRO 24 of 2017, which stipulates that the process should not exceed 12 days.
The personnel we require for this endeavor is specialized, and those expertise are not available locally, and therefore we applied for work permits in January. So far to date, we have not had a response back from the work permit department, and this is concerning because without these key individuals, our business will not be successful.
He added that the matter has been escalated to the Ombudsman's office for investigation.
The workers are very nervous, and they're concerned that they're staying in a country without proper documentation. I filed a complaint with the ombudsman to do an investigation as to why it's taken so long. He's reached out to me to say that he will do so. I'm just waiting for him to get back to me with any answers or results that he may have found.
One of the employees who is yet to receive a work permit will serve as farm operations manager, while the other will manage the hatchery. According to Crossdale, these roles are vital to ensuring the success of the farm, which recently received its first shipment of nearly 40,000 eggs from the Netherlands in preparation for its commercial hatch.
We have 4 incubators and 2 hatcheries. The capacity of one of our incubators is 33,792 eggs. So in total, we can hatch about 120,000 chicks in one order. We have 2 pens built at the moment. Each pen has the capacity of 25,000 chickens, which will yield about 175,000 pounds of meat. Grenada imports about 20 million pounds a year, so we intend to significantly reduce that import bill with regards to meat. We also have a slaughtering plant that can process up to 1,000 birds an hour, and therefore it will provide employment for about 50 individuals, just the plant by itself. Our total hiring capacity to start would be about 85 people.
Acting Labour Commissioner Mrs. Sparkle Greenwich Courtney, when contacted on Tuesday, promised to investigate the issue and communicate her findings to the relevant parties. GBN reached out to Ombudsman Ronnie Marisho, who confirmed that he has received a complaint from Mr. Crossdale regarding the delays, and a subsequent verbal response from the Ministry of Labour earlier today confirming that the applications are being processed. It is Mr. Marisho's expectation to be informed once the process concludes, and he affirms that the outcome will be communicated to Mr. Crossdale. As the situation unfolds, Crossdale remains hopeful for a swift resolution, eager to move forward with full operations to meet the needs of the local community.
We've had some challenges that we've been able to overcome. Now it's time to open. We don't want to disappoint the farmers, because the farmers are looking forward to us supplying them with their old chicks. You know, it's full time for Grenada to have its first commercial hatchery that can supply large-scale chicks to local farmers, because at the moment the farmers are turning to Barbados and other islands to get their old chicks, and the travel and the stress that it's placed upon the day-old chicks. Oftentimes the farmers lose a lot.
For GBN News, Nisha Paul.
Before the break, GBN News will be broadcast at 6 p.m. on Wednesday as CPL action continues on GBN TV from 7 p.m. Amazon Warriors will take on Barbados Royals at the Providence Stadium in Guyana. Stay with GBN for all your CPL action. Still to come in Network News, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell calls for global accountability and local innovation at Concordia Summit. A report is just ahead. Stay with us.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
We're not good at batting. Out. We're not good at bowling. Not even cheerleading. Wait. But we're definitely good at windows, doors, handrails, fences.
That's huge!
Guys, let's stick to what we know, please.
Visit our website at www.domuswindows.com.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians. From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think of Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Here at Concord Distributors Limited and Grenada Steelworks Limited, your local hardware store, we offer a wide variety of hardware and household items, such as roofing sheets in a variety of colors, building materials, electrical, plumbing fixtures and fittings, tiles, doors, windows, and more. Visit Concord Distributors Limited on Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, or call us today at 444-4692 or 444-1024. You can also reach us via WhatsApp on 407-1024 or visit our Facebook page, Concord Distributors Limited. Concord Distributors, the name you can trust for all your construction needs.
Property and health back in the dressing room, retired hurt. What If has taken 3 quick wickets. It's 244 over 7, and family needs 6 off the last ball for victory. And it's Demerara Mutual that comes to the crease. A strong, dependable player, a known big hitter in the game. What If comes in from the top of his mark. It's full-on leg stump. Demerara Mutual comes down the wicket, and it's over long on for 6. Family wins the game. Property, health, income, and the entire team are ecstatic as Demerara Mutual has come to the rescue yet again. Credit to Dem for coming through when it mattered most.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
At the 2024 Concordia Summit in New York, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell emphasized the urgent need for global funding to support developing nations in their transition to renewable energy. Beverly Telesford listened to the discussion and has this report.
We won the $100 billion. To some extent, I'm not interested in another pledge, and I don't mean to openly disagree with His Excellency. But if you're going to quantify another pledge and we haven't received that which was pledged before, then the credibility of the process is going to be called into question, and it becomes more difficult to achieve and to keep people believing that we're going to find success.
That was Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell as he pointed out the global funding problem with the transition towards renewable energy. Speaking at the 2024 Concordia Summit, the Prime Minister highlighted the need for global accountability in shifting to renewable sources of energy. Mitchell noted that while developing nations have committed to financial support for climate change adaptation, much of that funding has yet to materialize. He called on developed countries to fulfill their financial commitments, particularly the $100 billion pledge aimed at assisting developing nations in transitioning to clean energy sources.
The developed countries are already wealthy, and so they have the resources to actually transition faster. And therefore, given what I said, that is a fact, that we are the ones who have not contributed to the situation, it obviously means if we are talking fairness, if we are talking transparency, if we are talking accountability, it must mean that if you want the developing countries to transition, and if you don't want them to follow your example, then it means you are going to have to help fund that transition. And that's where the challenge lies. To a large extent, there's been a lot of, I will call it, and I'm quoting someone from the African continent, there's been a lot of megawatts of talk, but there hasn't been megawatts of funding.
He highlighted that small island nations like Grenada, which face significant economic challenges compared to larger countries, would require global financial support along with local strategies of resiliency to make the transition sustainable.
So we have not contributed to this global climate crisis. We have not. And so it's not an argument, that's a fact. The reality is that we are the ones facing the brunt of what has happened. And so when the developed north makes the argument about transitioning, we have to look at transitioning as to the actual state at which countries are. So many of the countries in the south are significantly poor. Their populations are significantly poor. And so to ask them to transition at the same rate that a developed country is able to transition obviously is not fair. And it's openly unjust.
Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Meanwhile, Grenada's susceptibility to hurricanes has been identified by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell as one of the key vulnerabilities affecting the island's transition to renewable energy. He stressed the need for designing renewable energy systems capable of withstanding natural hazards. The Prime Minister noted that this presents an opportunity for Grenada to take the lead in developing research and technology tailored to its unique environment.
We live in a hurricane belt. Grenada, on the 1st of July, experienced a Category 4 hurricane that became a Category 5 hurricane, the fastest ever in the history of recorded hurricanes that early in the season. The effect of that is that your renewable plants, your solar plants, also have to be built to be able to withstand the hurricanes. And so you also have to be able to look at how can you leverage unique technologies to allow you to withstand that. So for example, can you do solar panels that allows you to dismount them ahead of the hurricane, store them, and be able to put them back after the hurricane passes. That's part of the sort of approach that we have to be able to take and be able to develop those solutions ourselves to some of these challenges. So we think it's a unique opportunity for us to harness that sort of skill set and then be able to share that with the rest of the world.
He also emphasized that education and training are crucial for preparing Grenadians for the renewable energy sector by focusing on solar panel installation, maintenance, and other technologies such as wind and geothermal power. There's potential to create numerous job opportunities.
And from a skill set perspective, we can certainly empower people because the transition to renewable energy requires new skills. It requires you to train an entire workforce that can now treat with renewable energy, whether it's the maintenance of solar panels, the installation of solar panels, if you're going into wind or geothermal, all of that knowledge skill set that is required. So from a training, from an education, from a career path perspective, there are enormous opportunities there.
The story to report, the government of Grenada is now inviting sealed bids from eligible contractors for the construction of the St. David's Catholic Secondary School. Christina John has the details.
The St. David's Catholic Secondary School has been in a state of disrepair for over 4 decades. Over the years, much has been said about securing a suitable site for the relocation of the institution. In a GIS report back in June 2023, it was announced that a decision was made to have the new school building constructed in Marmont, St. David. It is hoped that this can come to fruition. The government of Grenada is now inviting eligible contractors to submit bids for the construction of the St. David's Catholic Secondary School. The work is part of the Grenada Education Enhancement Project, Phase 2, funded by the Caribbean Development Bank, amounting to US $19,544,000. The project is being implemented by the Ministry of Education through its Project Management and Implementation Unit and has contracted consultants who will assist the implementation unit with project delivery. The work include, but are not limited to, the construction of a new 3-story building that will contain 22 classrooms, technical labs, gym and gym storage, multi-purpose spaces, and administrative accommodations with a lift. The external work will entail a pavement and parking area, site drainage, perimeter fencing, road repairs and wastewater treatment facilities, electrical installation, plumbing, air conditioning, fire protection, and gas installation. Only contractors from CDB member countries are eligible for consideration. Bidders are required to submit full qualification information with their bids. All submissions must be made electronically and entitled Bid for the Construction of the St. David's Catholic Secondary School. The deadline is 2 p.m. on November 1st. The opening of the bids will take place 1 hour after the deadline for submission, which will be 3 p.m. local time. Christina John, GBN News.
Before the break, the Royal Grenada Police Force has confirmed that Sherman Parker, who resides at Batway St. Patrick, has been located. Parker, Jamaican national, was among 3 females reported missing over the past couple of days. However, the RGPF is still seeking the assistance of the general public in locating 14-year-old Kylie Hyacinth of Beausejour, St. George. Kylie is approximately 5 feet 7 inches in height, slim-built, light skin in complexion, has brown eyes, and wears natural hair braided in a cornrow style. Kylie is reported to have left her home on Thursday, September 19, 2024, and has not returned since. She was last seen wearing an orange t-shirt and a pair of short leopard print tights. Also missing is 15-year-old Blessing Salfali of Beausejour, St. George. She's approximately 4 feet 6 inches in height, medium built, brown in complexion, has brown eyes, and wears a mohawk cornrow hairstyle. Blessing also left her home on Thursday, September 19, 2024, and was last seen on Saturday, September 21, in the vicinity of Grenville, St. Andrew, wearing a Hawaiian shirt, a pair of 3/4 colorful pants, and a pair of of white Air Force sneakers. Anyone seen or having information concerning the whereabouts of Kylie Hyacinth and Blessing Salfali is asked to contact the Criminal Investigation Department, 440-3921, Central Police Station, 440-2244, Police Emergency 911, Police Hotline, 444-1958, or the nearest police station. Still to come in Network News. Working collaboratively towards improving extension services in Grenada. We'll be
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Guap Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
As we get ready to give thanks the long Thanksgiving weekend, Legends Promotions presents the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert, Saturday, October 26th, Grenada Trade Center at 7:30 p.m. Featuring the 1980 Calypso Monarch Survivor, together with Stubbles, 10 times Calypso Monarch Scholar, alongside Luta, Tobago Cuso, and 7 times Soca and 10 times Road March King, Super Blue. Super Blue. Tickets cost $16 and are available at all Gittins Healthcare Pharmacies, Wall Street, Grenville, and Guelph, Springs Shopping Center, St. David's Pharmacy, Clef Vision Eye Care Center, on the Carinage, and Gittins Pharmacy, St. George's. It's the 18th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert, Saturday, October 26th, Thanksgiving weekend, Grenada Trade Center, 7:30 p.m. You can't afford to miss this one.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bet, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
It's the event you won't want to miss. GIDC Business Deals Day is happening on Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Frequenty Industrial Park playing field. Explore the latest products and service offerings from businesses within the industrial parks. Enjoy discounts on GIDC business support services and get fantastic deals on household items, building materials, accessories, condiments, and more, with exciting prizes up for grabs throughout the day. But that's not all. Dive into a mini health fair and career expo for valuable health education and employment opportunities, all while enjoying the songs of Trio the Band and DJ Graphic Sounds. It will be a fun-filled day filled with eats, drinks, games, deals, and more. Mark your calendars and join the GIDC at Frequenty Industrial Park Plainfield on Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. See you there.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. You them massive dragon. You see that? About 10, let them make a hard on them, man. Me a 38, man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number one run, man. That easy. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Here is a little known fact. There is only one place in Grenada that you can get an MRI scan done. That place is Spicile Imaging Center. Yes, Grenada, that's the truth. Other centers could offer you other scans, but Spicile Imaging provides an authentic MRI scan. We operate at Grenville and the Carnage. We provide the widest range of laboratory tests and services. CT scans, x-rays, mammograms, ultrasounds, and a host of other services. We are fully staffed by a team of family doctors and specialists. Call us today at 444-7679 or 440-1500. or visit any of our locations. Spicile Imaging, from seeing the doctor to getting lab tests, scans, and pharmacy services. We are here to take care of you.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
The Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, ICA, in Grenada, in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture and the Caribbean Agricultural Productivity Activity Project Implementation Office, is working collaboratively to improve extension services in Grenada. This was the focus of a recent validation workshop. Details on the findings in this report.
The event reviewed findings from the Extension Services Assessment conducted in March 2024 under the CAPA project. It brought together extension officers, farmers, and stakeholders from the agriculture sector to analyze and provide feedback for the report. The findings from the Grenada Extension Assessment Report are expected to boost efforts by the Ministry of Agriculture to enhance support services for stakeholders, driving efficiency and greater impact within the agriculture sector. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Isaac Bagwan, welcomed the initiative as he anticipates targets improved extension services across the agriculture sector, which will benefit the nation's farmers.
The assessment report indicated that extension services provided in Grenada is predominantly face-to-face interactions and workshops and demonstrations, with a preference to this method over digital communication. However, interestingly, the challenges such as inadequate resources, poor organizational structure, and a shortage in human resources hamper the effectiveness of this program. In fact, the report also spoke to the perception of farmers, and I know that some 22% of the farmers who have been interviewed indicated that the services are ineffective, and they would not basically use these services because basically they're not getting proper or correct information. So again, it therefore means that we have to use the technology and we have to be out in the field to be able to get the information to provide to the farmers.
AICA's representative for the Eastern Caribbean states, Greg Rawlins, spoke of his organization's contribution towards enhanced agricultural services in Grenada.
For us, this exercise is extremely important in that the work that is being done under the Capital Objective 3 indeed complements work that we've been doing in Grenada over the last 2 years with the so-called Last Mile project, a project that's being implemented by ICA in collaboration with the Latin American Network for Rural Extension Services and funded by IFAD. And this project has really focused on trying to strengthen the national, Grenada National Forum of CANNET. And we believe that there are obviously a lot of overlaps and scope for collaboration between what we've been doing under the Last Mile project and what will be done under this very important CAPA project. For us in the delegation in Grenada, the assessment exercise is extremely important from two perspectives. And I think Mr. Glean would have highlighted this. The assessment will indeed identify areas where training should be focused to strengthen the extension service so it can provide better support, transfer better information to smallholders, thereby empowering them to improve their production and productivity towards increasing the goals of food security. But also, it provides a document that really identifies some of the key constraints, some of the key gaps that need to be filled if we're going to have a better and stronger extension service in Grenada.
Acting Chief Extension Officer Lawrence St. Louis said this aid from AICA helped to open the door for much better extension service delivery going forward.
Through this project, it at least gives me the teeth, maybe, some data to go to my superiors with to say, well, this is what it is, these are the recommendations, this is how we can move. We don't have to move from 0 to 100, but let's move from 0 to 50. And then we build on what we've been doing.
The event also featured contributions from AICA's representative in Barbados, Alistair Glean, and Sandiford Edwards of Improving Economies for Stronger Communities, IESC. Christina John, GBN News.
This is Network News Live. Sports news after the break.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
The Grenada Motor Club will be hosting its second and final international drag racing event for 2024 at Pearls International Speedway on September 28th and 29th. Expect the fastest set of drag cars and bikes the Caribbean has to offer. September 27th, meet and greet at Lavo Lanes. September 28th, test and tune bracket race qualifiers. And after drags, chill out at Sizzle Bar and Lounge. September 29th, drag race finals at Pearls International Speedway. There will be a special guest appearance by one of the Caribbean's top drag racers and a special drift performance by one of the Caribbean's top drifter. Mark the dates, September 28th and 29th at Pearls International Speedway is the place to be. You don't want to miss this one.
NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Sporting fans, good evening. Crowshoe RC are the winners of the inaugural Republic Bank 5 for Fun cricket tournament for children. The curtains came down on the event over the weekend. In a round-robin format featuring 5 overs per side, the winning teams from 4 of the 6 zones showcased their skills, ending in a final match between St. Patrick's RC and St. Martin de Porres, Crowshoe RC. Due to the passage of Hurricane Beryl and its devastating impact on Carriacou, their zonal winner, Dover Government School, was unable to prepare and participate in the 2024 national final. However, they will be awarded tickets to the next West Indies international match played in Grenada. We can tell you too, St. Patrick RC finished in 2nd place. There were individual awards. The best batsman was Gabriel Passy, while the best male bowler, Tashawn Celestine, was also awarded the best fielder. Taja Thomas was recognized as the best female bowler. Cricket coach Raphael Croney was the organizer of the event.
I must say that we have seen a lot of interest from the schools. We had about 31 schools involved in the program, and takes in the schools on the mainland and also Carriacou. We had 6 zones, 5 schools per zone, but in Carriacou we certainly wanted to take in PD Martin. We had 6 in Carriacou, so 31 schools involved in the program. We had about 12 coaches who would have moved around to the schools, trying to coach the students to bring them up to speed in terms of what is expected. As you would have realized, this is a form of cricket that is different, 5-a-side, and therefore there have been some new areas that we had to work on. So this was the main purpose of the coaches going around, instilling the basics to make sure that the cricket is played effectively.
St. Lucia Kings retained their top spot on the 2024 CPL points table. Captain Faf du Plessis and his opening partner Johnson Charles formed a dream start for the St. Lucia Kings at the top of the order, as the two cricketers collectively raced to 145 for nothing in less than 13 overs. They notched up 110 of the runs in the first 10 overs of the innings itself after being invited to bat first. Their run riot was eventually halted by Jaden Seals, who dismissed a well-set Charles after the explosive opener had already slapped 89 from just 40 balls with 7 boundaries and 8 sixes. The Kings eventually managed to set 218 for 6, defending 219 for a win. St. Lucia Kings fast bowler Elzari Joseph and spinner Roston Chase struck with the new ball by removing Casey Carty and Nicholas Puran, respectively, within the opening power play. Noor Ahmad, 3 for 39, skittled Akil Hussain, as well as danger men Tim David and Andre Russell in the space of his 2 overs, as the Knight Riders crumbled further at 56 for 6 around the halfway stage of the innings. The St. Lucia Kings won the match by 80 runs to retain their top spot on the 2024 CPL points table. Well, organizers of the inaugural GCIC Intersector Football Tournament are dotting the I's and crossing the T's in preparation for the inaugural tournament, which is set to kick off on Wednesday. Matches are set for Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. 16 teams have registered for the tournament. This highly anticipated event promises to be a fantastic opportunity for local businesses to come together in the spirit of friendly competition. The competition is designed not only to enhance sportsmanship, but also to foster stronger relationships between employers and employees. The tournament will be played in a round-robin format with a double-header carded for Match Day 1. SLS Titans will play Radissons, while Teachers will come up against Independence. Looking forward to all the action. Sports news for now. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau turned his focus to the ongoing crises in Haiti as he spoke with some world leaders at the 78th meeting of the United Nations General Assembly. The Prime Minister met with the Caribbean country's acting Prime Minister, Gary Conille, before delivering remarks at a high-level meeting for a UN advisory group for Haiti.
Yeah, in terms of the UN focus, it's a big summit that Gutierrez, the Secretary General, has put forward, saying, look, recognizing that there needs to be some kind of reforms to deal with the UN. Trudeau's message was we can either put our heads in the sand and ignore global crises or confront them head on. The UN has not been able to confront many of these crises head on. You think about Ukraine, where Russia's a permanent member of the Security Council. You think about what's going on in Gaza right now. The two key things, Haiti as well, Sudan. There are major issues in the world the UN has not been able to effectively deal with. So Trudeau is sending a stern message on that front. But also in these speeches, it's always important to point out that the Prime Minister likes to go into his domestic greatest hits, talking about $10 a day daycare, LGBTQ rights, Indigenous rights, women's rights too. So not only does Mr. Trudeau focus on the international context in these speeches, he's often also bringing up his key domestic priorities in front of a foreigner.
Further afield, a CrowdStrike executive faced the U.S. Congress on Tuesday to explain what caused the global outage, IT outage, on July 19. A rogue software update by the U.S. cybersecurity company crippled up to 8.5 million computers using Microsoft systems around the world. The outage meant GPS couldn't treat patients, people were stranded as planes couldn't get off the ground, and small businesses lost thousands of dollars in sales.
How did this happen? It's a tale of two glitches. CrowdStrike says it did have a system in place to make sure its updates worked properly before it released them, but a glitch in that system meant it didn't pick up another glitch in the update itself, and we all know what happened after that. As you'd expect, the company now says better testing and checks will help in the future. Tough questions are expected for CrowdStrike later today, when one of its bosses will be grilled by US lawmakers in Congress.
The key answers that we need from this hearing is, firstly, confirmation of the technical detail of what went wrong. Secondly, what was the failure in process here? Has a failure of process been identified? And if so, thirdly, what has changed since, and what are CrowdStrike going to do to prevent this going wrong in future?
It may seem shocking that a company many people had never heard of could cause so much chaos, but it's also a reminder of just how fragile digital life can be and how little control we have over the tech which drives it. Zoe Kleinman, BBC News.
Stay with us. We'll remind you of the headlines right after this. This is Network News. A reminder of the headlines. People of Carriacou plead for mattresses and housing materials, while farmers talk about their struggles and limited assistance. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell calls for global accountability and local innovation at Concordia Summit. Grenada Chicken Farm Limited expresses frustration over delays in securing work permits for two key employees. Also in the news, regionally, Canadian Prime Minister speaks at United Nations Summit as pressure mounts to help stabilize Haiti. Internationally, CrowdStrike to face U.S. Congress over global IT outage. Plus in the sports news, GCIC Intersector football to kick off on Wednesday, while Crowshoe RC wins Republic Bank 5 for Fun cricket tournament. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the newsroom. Stay with us. This is GBN. Good night.